It's really hot again. I'm in some warehouses, so if you hear some background noises from some trucks, I do apologize. Um, I thought I would talk about my frame. I get a lot of questions sometimes, especially like at skate parks and whatnot, about what frame I'm riding. Why does it look like that? Why did they do that? And, well, I thought I'd give a little run through on why I like this frame. I'm going on 3 years with this frame. Or it's been 3 years, or I'm going on three. Either way, I've had it about 3 years. And the hardest part I think I've had getting used to is, as you can see, dip in the bar right here. Or it's definitely different. It's great for if you need, like, I'm a tall guy and I have long legs. So when I do like can stuff, this helps out a lot. Like, this really does. The other thing that was, it actually took me a minute to get used to this one thing here. Sorry, there's a truck coming. One thing that took me a while to get used to, honestly, and it's gonna sound weird, but when you lean in for a double peg, you have a habit, and I didn't realize how much of a habit I had. When you lean, your leg touches the top tube, and when it's no longer there, that is a weird feeling. So like, when I was cruising, I used to lean my leg up, and when it's not there, it feels weird. Same thing for double peg runs. When you lean for it like that, your leg goes so far. I mean, you can see how far over my knee is. Typical top tubes are here, but you can see though, it's got this dip here, little extra support and all of that. It's drilled for gyro tabs. I don't have a gyro on at the moment. I've been having a big problem with lower gyro cables breaking, so doing a straight cable for a while until I figure something out. The cool part is it does have welded 990 mounts on the chainstay, and this is one of the best braking feelings I've ever had. It's solid. Like, instead of the brake pulling away, is like pushes into the front. It's so good. Oh, the braking power is phenomenal, and I'm running clear brake pads, so it's like really good. I do like that you can replace the C-clamp. I've had them on the frames before where I've even seen where the welded part will break off, and then you're kind of screwed. You got to get like a wedge seat post. But the removable is great. I really like that though. I don't know the specific specs on the head tube angle. I think it's like I'll put it in somewhere, maybe like right here, because I can't remember it off my head. But I run a 21¼ inch top tube, and the rear end on this is a 13¼ slammed. This is the Danimal from Nowhere BMX. I really enjoy this frame. The dropouts are really great on it. They're real thick. I'm not sure how thick, but I'm gonna tell you now, it's like what I was growing up with. Like, they're not gonna fall apart or bend or anything. This is one of my favorite frames, and one of the frames I can honestly say I've rode the longest. Bottom bracket's mid-bottom bracket, nothing fancy, but I mean, this is actually a really wild frame. Again, some people are like, does it feel weird? Yes, it does feel weird in the beginning, but after about 2 solid weeks of riding, you get used to it very quickly. And I've had no issues. Like, after 3 years, tell you what, I can on flat ground. I mean, it's wild what you can do with this. I've seen other people say tail whips come around quicker. I'm not really a tail whipper, but there's some unique things you don't realize you can do, like just standing on the frame or flatland stuff, tinkering with it. There's a lot of cool things that go on with this frame. But I thought I would just give it a quick once over. People have questions, and that's trying to answer the most I can with what I can remember, because it's so hot out. I figured I'd do a little unofficial Q&A without the Q, just more A's. But I mean, I'll show it off a little more. And again, this is the Nowhere BMX frame. Great welds. It's made by John Quartz, who used to work with FBM. There's the gyro type. Sorry, but my bike is a bit of a mess. I haven't cleaned it, but those are the welded brake mounts on there. Dropouts, as I said, very thick, very thorough. They do the job. Movable. You can change your receipt clamp. But yeah, I mean, been riding this thing 3 years. That's from my toe rubbing the sticker, but yeah, I mean, definitely a great bike. So in a nutshell, would I ever get this frame again? Yes, I love this frame. I think this is a great bike. In fact, it's one of my favorite bikes. Next time I'm gonna get it. Next time I will get a different color. Sorry, I got tongue-tied. I will definitely get a different color. But I got it in white when I got it. They do come brakeless. Get it with brakes because it's more fun. The one thing that I didn't know when I had it, because I used to run a 25 with an 8 gear ratio. Now I'm running typical 28/9, but the reason is because of that clearance. You can get away with a 27, maybe a 26, but I really think you'd be pushing it. 25 is not that. 28 feels great on this. So, but anyway, that's just a run through of the frame I've been running. Again, just some people have questions. Some people go, I don't know about that. They watch like Carl's videos from like Corn Huckett and or Brant Moore, and so the first frame I ever rode was a Nowhere frame, but it was on our buddy Will's bike. He's got a Nowhere frame. I think it's the Ninja, I believe. But that rear end's at 12.75 slammed. I can't do that. I have the 13/4 slam. I will never go smaller than a 13/4, but it's not slammed. I think I have mine like at least 13.4. It may be 13.5, but definitely would say if you want something different, you want to try something new, do something different with your bike, this is definitely the way to go. But anyway, that's just a peek at the Nowhere frame. If you know what, I'm gonna put in the description. I'm gonna put a link to Nowhere. Check out their bars. I do have a pair of their bars. I've had them for quite some time. I haven't put them on yet, but that's just because I've been lazy. I don't want to work on my bike after work, and I just want to ride now. But eventually I will try putting them on. They got that dip in the crossbar. But guys, I would definitely say try these. I don't know that all the frame sizes they come in. I believe it's like 20.25 or 20.5 through 21.25. So definitely have some great sizes available. But yes, I have the Danimal. I've been running it for 3 years, and I am not complaining. So that's my review. All right, well, that's enough about the bike. So guys, have a great safe ride. Try to stay cool. It is hot in Maryland. I'm trying to get some good footage, you guys, but it's just been so hot. So thanks for bearing with me. I'll get you some good stuff soon. All right, have a good one.